Hello guys, today I'm going to address one of the most common questions that I get from my viewers, and it's how to draw circles. Okay, so I'm going to dive straight into how to draw circles. I'm just going to try to draw a circle first. And that's it. Okay, so as you can see, it's not completely circular, and that's because, I can't really do it on my first try. I have to just reshape it a little bit. And as you can see, I can get a pretty decent circle from just drawing it without using any tools. And that's probably what you want to do. Okay, so of course you could use a compass or something like this in order to draw a circle, but no, you don't want to do that. You want to be able to draw circles really fast. So what you have to do is to do the measuring with your head or in your mind. And I'm just gonna explain what's happening in my mind. So that makes me, being able to draw decent circles. Of course, they're not completely circular, but for sketch, this is very enough. You don't need to have a perfect circle in order to do a decent sketch. Okay, so first off, I almost always start drawing a circle at this point, which is the other side of where I am, because I like to, I think most people do that, and I tend to think of, I think of the size of the circle and then divide it by 2, so that's going to be the center. So it's around here, and I do it like completely straight down towards me, and I start going to the left. And the way I think about it is that every point has to be equally far away from the center of the circle. But of course, that's very hard to do in your mind. There are infinitely many points there. So I pick a point perpendicular to this line, so that's going to be the left side, and then I kind of aim towards that point while at the same time making a quarter of a circle, because I think making a quarter of a circle is a little bit easier than making the complete circle. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, and then I just do the same thing down there. But of course, this is the part where I fail most of the time, actually, is that I could not make this length equally long. But it should be good after some practice. You should be able to get this pretty good. And then I just do the same thing for all the other 3 quarters of the circle. And of course, as you can see, at the first try, I could not get it completely circular. And that's completely okay, because I can just shape it. And I do the same thing in my mind. So for every circle I draw, I kind of have a cross in my mind. And then if it's not circular, okay, let me just draw something like deformed like this, and then I kind of see that from this, that this is not a quarter of a circle. I'm just gonna make this, and this is a little bit shorter than that one, so I'm just gonna lengthen it, and then making this smoothly transition from that point. And then this one is of course deformed. I can see that it's too straight. I'm gonna curve it a little bit, and then it becomes a circle. So that's what's going on my mind. But I also want to address something about drawing circles, and it's that you don't really need to be able to be good at drawing circles in order to be a good artist. Actually, I don't think most artists deliberately try to practice drawing circles. I didn't do that, at least, and I just realized that after drawing many heads, that means I have drawn many sketches for the heads, which included circles. I became good at drawing circles after practice. But you don't need to do that. You don't need to be able to be good at drawing circles. Actually, in fact, I'm just going to show you guys how you can do. Okay, so for example, if you want to do the shape for the head using a circle, but you could completely fine do the same thing without a circle, like this. Of course, now I have the thing to my left side, so I'm just going to cover it so that you guys don't say that I'm cheating, because I have a reference to the left. You don't need to have a circle. In fact, a lot of artists that I see don't really have the circle. And what I also think you should do is not practice drawing circles, but instead practice drawing lines, the shape of the lines themselves. Because if you're good at making a line that is beautiful, or having a good, good proportion, good curvature, you will be able to draw good circles. And not only that, you'll be able to do good drawings. That's what you should aim to practice on doing, but not just circles. Because circles is just, one shape, but if you are good at drawing lines, then you'll be good at all shapes. And how you do that? Well, draw a lot of lines. It's all about practice. I know this is a very boring answer, but, practice drawing lines themselves. Like, if you see this, like, this, for example, this cheek, practice drawing the line so that it makes the cheek look good, okay? Make the smooth curvature look beautiful, the straight lines look straight, everything, and then you'll be good. It's not about drawing circles, but you could practice on that. Maybe it will help you, but I didn't do that. I know this is kind of like contradicting what I've done for the first half of this video, but what you should is practice drawing lines. But if you want, you could use my method to draw a circle, because that's what's going on in my mind when I draw circles. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.